Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on determiners. This lesson will cover indefinite and definite articles. It is important to write when you are asked to. It helps you to learn. You can use a whiteboard, but ideally a notebook would be best. That way, you can keep a record of your learning. There are 5 intended learning outcomes to achieve by the end of the lesson. 1. We are learning that determiners are words that come before a noun phrase. 2. We are learning that determiners introduce and modify a noun in a noun phrase. 3. We are learning that determiners give information about a person or thing such as definiteness, quantity, possession, or proximity. 4. We are learning that indefinite articles introduce a noun in a non-specific way. 5. We are learning that definite articles introduce a noun that is specific. A determiner is a function word placed before a noun or before adjectives that describe the noun to clarify what the noun refers to. Determiners do not stand alone. They work with nouns to form noun phrases. Determiners anchor the noun in context. They make the noun more precise and communicative. Determiners help to answer questions like, which one? Whose? How many? Or how much? Is it specific or general? When plural or uncountable nouns are used in a sentence, they do not require a determiner. Music makes me feel relaxed. Notice that there is no determiner before music. Water is essential for life. Notice that there is no determiner before water. Teachers help students learn. Notice there is no determiner before teachers. Drivers must obey traffic laws. Notice there is no determiner before drivers. In English, the indefinite articles are a and an. Some people pronounce a as a. I pronounce it as a. Either pronunciation is correct. They are placed before singular countable nouns to introduce them in a non-specific or unspecified way. They signal to a listener or reader one item, but not a particular one, from a larger group, or something that has not been mentioned before in conversation or writing. Let's look at a. It is used before words beginning with a consonant sound. Here are some examples. A book, a chair, a key, a bird, a garden, a doctor. Let's look at an. It is used before words beginning with a vowel sound. Here are some examples. An apple, an elephant, an idea, an oven, an umbrella, an artist. In English, the definite article is the. It is placed before a noun to indicate that it refers to something specific, known, or previously mentioned. It tells the listener or reader, I'm talking about a particular person, place, thing, or idea. The points to something unique or identifiable in context. The key characteristics of the usage of the include Specificity. It is used when the noun is already known to the speaker or listener. For example, I saw the dog you told me about. Uniqueness. It is used for things that are one of a kind or globally unique. For example, the sun, the moon, the earth. Singular or plural. It works with singular countable, plural countable, and uncountable nouns. For example, the book, the books, the water, the sugar. Combines with adjectives. If a noun is being described by an adjective, the definite article precedes the adjective. For example, the red car, the tall building, the clever idea. Here are some examples of the use of the as something already mentioned or known. We will compare it to the use of an indefinite article to see the contrast between the meaning. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read. Then say the noun phrase. There is an extender for anyone who would like to challenge themselves. Pause the video and read each sentence. The dress is red. She bought a dress. The plane was flying low. We saw a plane in the sky. The cat was chasing a bird. I saw a cat in the garden. The artist was famous. He met an artist. The cake was burnt. We bought a cake. The wallet had money inside it. You found a wallet. Here are some examples of the use of the as something unique in the world. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. We sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. He lives near the Eiffel Tower. Make sure you visit the Colosseum. The Earth revolves around the Sun. The North Pole is extremely cold. Here are some examples of the use of the with superlatives, pejoratives, and ordinal numbers. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read. Then say the noun phrase. She was the best athlete in the competition. This is the first time I have been here. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. My grandmother is the kindest woman I know. That was the worst day of my life. That was the second time I had to go there. Here are some examples of the use of the with famous landmarks, institutions, organisations, or places. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read. Then say the noun phrase. Unique landmarks include monuments, famous buildings, and natural wonders. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. The Statue of Liberty is in New York. The Sydney Opera House hosts performances in Australia. Institutions include museums, banks, and courts. They attended a ceremony at the White House. The Supreme Court makes important legal decisions. The United Nations promotes international cooperation. Places include geographical features like rivers, oceans, seas, deserts, and mountain ranges. But we do not use the with most cities, countries, mountains, or single islands. There are exceptions, such as the United States and the Netherlands. The Nile River is the longest river in Africa. The Dead Sea is the lowest point on land. The Arctic Circle experiences extreme seasons. Here are some examples of the use of the with instruments or inventions. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. He plays the piano beautifully. She learned the guitar when she was young. They practiced the violin for the concert. My cousin plays the flute in the school band. I composed a song for the saxophone. The internet connects millions of people worldwide. One of humanity's most important inventions is the wheel. The microscope helps scientists see tiny details. The thermometer tells temperature. The radar detects distant objects. Here are some examples of the use of the with species or classes. Species or classes as a whole represent all members of that group. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. The tiger is a dangerous animal. The whale is the largest mammal in the ocean. The ant works together in colonies. The spider spins webs to catch prey. The cactus thrives in deserts. The tulip blooms in spring. Here are some examples of the use of the with specific reference by context. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. Close the window. Put the keys on the table. Turn off the lights before leaving. Remember to feed the cat. Meet me at the park later. Do not touch the stove. It is hot. Here are some examples of the use of the with adjectives used as nouns. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. The elderly deserve respect and care. The brave will be remembered in history. The unknown can be exciting or frightening. The young are full of energy. The impossible can sometimes be achieved. The newlyweds are excited about their future. Here are some examples of the use of the with decades, centuries, and historical periods. I will read each sentence. Pause the video after each sentence I read, then say the noun phrase. Fashion changed dramatically in the 1960s. Computers became widely used in the 1990s. The 19th century saw the Industrial Revolution. Art flourished during the Renaissance. Technology evolved faster than ever in the 21st century. Trade and commerce expanded in the medieval period. Write these sentences. Label these nouns with the correct indefinite article a or an. Then write a, showing one item, but not a particular one, from a larger group. Or b, showing something that has not been mentioned before in conversation or writing, to show the correct function. 1. I saw owl in the tree. 2. He bought pair of shoes. 3. I heard noise in the kitchen. 4. You need to slice onion. 5. They showed us interesting picture. 6. We gave her gift for her birthday. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. Remember, a is used before a noun or adjective beginning with a consonant sound, and an is used before a noun or adjective beginning with a vowel sound. 1. I saw an owl in the tree. An is showing something that has not been mentioned before in conversational writing. 2. He bought a pair of shoes. A is showing one item, but not a particular one, from a larger group. 3. I heard a noise in the kitchen. A is showing something that has not been mentioned before in conversation or writing. 4. You need to slice an onion. An is showing one item, but not a particular one, from a larger group. 5. They showed us an interesting picture. An is showing something that has not been mentioned before in conversation or writing. 6. We gave her a gift for her birthday. A is showing something that has not been mentioned before in conversation or writing. Write these sentences. Underline the noun phrase. Write A, something mentioned or already known. B, something unique. C, superlative. D, ordinal number. E, geographical feature. F, famous landmarks. G, institution. H, musical instrument or invention. Or I, species or class, to match the definite article the with the correct function. 1. She is the best singer in our school. 2. We sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. 3. The sun rises in the east. 4. The movie was really exciting. 5. She plays the piano beautifully. 6. The elephant is the largest land animal. 7. Tourists love visiting the Taj Mahal. 8. This is the third chapter of the book. 9. They are meeting at the airport tomorrow. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. 1. She is the best singer in our school. You should have underlined the best singer. The is showing a superlative. 2. We sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. You should have underlined the Atlantic Ocean. The is showing a geographical feature. 3. The sun rises in the east. You should have underlined the sun and the east. In the sun, the is showing something unique, and in the east, the is showing something mentioned or already known. 4. The movie was really exciting. You should have underlined the movie. The is showing something mentioned or already known. 5. She plays the piano beautifully. You should have underlined the piano. The is showing a musical instrument. 6. The elephant is the largest land animal. You should have underlined the elephant and the largest land animal. In the elephant, the is showing a species or class, and in the largest land animal, the is showing a superlative. 7. Tourists love visiting the Taj Mahal. The is showing a famous landmark. 8. This is the third chapter of the book. You should have underlined the third chapter and the book. In the third chapter, the is showing an ordinal number. In the book, the is showing something mentioned or already known. 9. They are meeting at the airport tomorrow. You should have underlined the airport. The is showing an institution. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helped you to learn more about indefinite and definite articles. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.